Now, in this particular stage, I'm going to teach you guys how to cut this sleeve individually. Please, I want you to know that this is never to be used as a complete class on how to cut a sleeve. Please, I do have courses on how to cut a perfect sleeve. Do you understand? I'm just using this one to explain one or two things so that you guys will really understand. So I'm going to do in a brief explanation on how to cut each and every of these particular two sleeve, the regular and the bicep type of sleeve. We have already seen our measurement there. Shoulder 14, bicep 13 inches, sleeve length is 10 inches, and round sleeve is 12 inches. So we are going to start with the regular type of sleeve. So let's do that, guys. It's not very hard, it's very simple. Now remember what I said, we have other courses on how to cut a perfect sleeve. This is not my most perfect type of sleeve cutting, but if you learn this one, you can still use it and get a very perfect sleeve. Hope you know that. Okay, now let's just do that, this particular one. So let's say this is our canvas, let's say this is our pattern paper we are using to draft, and we already have our measurement. First of all, the first question is, how do you get this folding? Do you know you have to fold your material into two? How do you get this folding? You get this folding considering what I call the armhole length plus 2 inches for allowance. And how do you get your armhole length? Now, your armhole length, in order to get it, remember you have a pattern which you have drafted in order to use the sleeve on. Do you understand? So the distance from this place to this place, now look at it, guys. The distance from this place, are you seeing it? From this place down to this place is your what? Armhole length. And how do I usually get this armhole length? I have a simple way on how to get this armhole length. Remember, we have a method in calculation way on how to get, especially let's say, okay, the round bust, the bust circumference divided by 6 plus what? 1.5 will give you this armhole length. Another simple way of getting this armhole length is what? Your shoulder measurement divided by 2. So let's say in this particular class, the shoulder is 14. In order to get this armhole length, here is going to be what? 7. It can be 7, it can be what? 7.5. Now it will be 7 in the situation whereby your shoulder is divided by 4, you mark 7, you mark ½ inch allowance for the shoulder. So whatever is on your shoulder, bring it down as your what? Armhole length. Do you understand? So let's say in this situation, our shoulder is 14 divided by 2, 7 plus half is what? 7.5. So I'm going to be bringing it down as our what? Armhole length. I want you to know this is your what? Armhole length. Remember, I've also given you how to get the armhole length in calculation form. Okay, now we have the armhole length. Now the armhole length, that is 7.5 plus 2. That is how to get the width of your pattern paper which you are going to fold. So 7.5 plus is what? 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. It actually means that the distance from here to here is what? 9.5. Is that clear? Okay, so we are going to be talking about how to get the length of your pattern paper which you are going to present for the cutting of this particular stuff. So how do you get the length? So you get the length following the what? The sleeve length. Now in this case, the sleeve length is 10 inches. Please, you have to add also extra 2 inches for the hem into it. So it means that 10 plus 2 is going to be what? 12. So the distance from here down to here is what? 12.